Welcome, Pisces, for your reading. Let's see what the romance angels want you to know. Let's see what's happening here post this full moon, this super moon in Aquarius. I feel like a lot of emotional illuminations are coming to the surface because you have been getting a full circle cycle here. You've been going through a lot. What did I say? Full circle cycle, and you got the free yourself, and it's sitting in a pen. Very soon, clearly decide what it is you want so that it comes to you now. Sometimes the choice is to free yourself from situations that you do not belong in and do not deserve. It's time to take back control of your life. You might have been feeling like you needed this time for healing. And I got this card right before I did your reading. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life because you need to get out of a situation, free yourself from a situation, stop having this like way of thinking almost. A, D could be significant initials. B, E. I feel like there's like so much energy coming through these. So making this decision, it's very soon. You have to be clear about what it is you want. You haven't gotten what you wanted because you're not willing to let go of the situations. And if you're waiting for something, it can't come in because you're still holding on. Like, how are you going to get over here if you won't let go of what's holding you over here? You're holding on to the anchor, you're not going to be able to move, right? So something is holding you down or holding you back or holding you in place. For some of you, it's your mindset. For some of you, it's the way you're thinking or the way you're looking at this situation. Could be a lack of resources. I'll be honest with you. Maybe you just don't know how. That's okay too. You don't know how to get out of this. I didn't either. I started listening to Bob Proctor. He really helped me understand the power of our minds and the power and the abilities to manifest, and our thoughts become things. And if you keep thinking you can't, you're right. And if you think you can, you're right. It's up to you. So there's this element of research, studying, learning, help. Children could also be a factor. Maybe you're stuck because of a child. Could be, yeah, there's a little bit of heartbreak here regarding some situations. It's just also like the lack of knowledge. It doesn't mean that you're not intelligent. It doesn't mean that you don't know better. It just means that you don't know how or you don't know what to do, okay? And yes, you are doing your best, 100%, I agree. And keep doing that because opportunities will arise. Opportunities are coming and it's going to be worth the wait because it's something that gives you something tangible. Could be a gift, be worth the wait. And the patience cards at the bottom with the Seven of Pentacles. Something is on its way to you. And I think that you just haven't expressed, or you're about to, but there's this element of like, just wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. But like, decide what it is you want and know that you're going to get it. So try not to stay trapped. Try not to trap yourself. It's almost like you fall into your own trap, okay? I don't know what it is, but you're like resisting a change. You're resisting this. It's like this inner fight. Ooh, Five of Swords with the Five of Wands. Ugh. This is like nobody wins. You are at a tug of war. Nobody's giving ground, okay? Even like the string they're pulling, they're both pulling equally. The swords, they're both walking away hurt or just fighting or whatever. Like, this is a very tense situation. A lot of tension, a lot of pressure. Some of you, this could be because of a child, or there could be a lot of circumstances that are causing that struggle. Some of you are blocking this person, or some of you are just feeling like there's just too many things going on and you need to free yourself from whatever this is because you don't know how, because you're filled with burdens. There's too much going on. You took on more than you can carry. You're trying to make something, but you can't build there. Like, you're trying to build a castle, but then you ended up building a fence around you. Like, it ended up, excuse me. I don't want to say it was a trap, but there's an impasse, okay? Like, you didn't build a bridge, you didn't build something else, you ended up building something to keep yourself safe, but then by keeping yourself safe, you kind of barricaded yourself in this spot. And I really hope this isn't literal, but I mean in the sense that you have surrounded yourself into this, like you made a little protective space, but now it's like, okay, now you got to free yourself from there. You might have needed this area or this home or this relationship to help protect you or to keep safe or to also collect yourself. You have maybe been wounded or hurt or harmed in other situations, and for a while this felt safe, but now it's time to decide, like, is this really where you want to be, or are you ready for more? Are you ready to move forward? Are you ready to take new opportunities? Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Some of you are getting single. Some of you are taking new directions here with this Nine of Pentacles, connecting with yourself into this beautiful prosperity. You are independent. You are okay on your own. Maybe you were gaining financial stability, and until then you weren't ready. So you kind of, you stood your ground, you held your ground, but it wasn't what you wanted. It also wasn't giving to you, and it wasn't taking from you, but it was pointless. Like, I feel like you're doing all this, it's not happening. You're doing all that, it's not working. You're trying this, they're not happy. You're trying that, you're not happy. So there's just a lot of stuff that are causing these circumstances of pain and situations that are just these repetitive cycles that aren't helping you grow, or like you're not, it's a lose-lose. Like, it's not a lose-lose, but it's not a win-win. But nobody ends up ahead and nobody ends up behind. It, literally like spinning in a circle, right? Like you're pacing in the same place. It's like running on a treadmill. I was thinking of this earlier, running on a treadmill, but you're not going anywhere. So some of you, I'm going to leave, I'm not going to take this anymore, but then you don't. So worth waiting for. Divine timing is here. This is a lesson that you're learning. Divine timing. Here's your judgment. Some of you, this is a decision to take and awaken a marriage or a connection. For others of you, this is a choice that, you know what, there's nothing left here anymore. For others of you, you're leaving a situation and moving towards a more solid commitment or something that is more stable and positive and beneficial. Something that is really truly giving it to you. Giving to you. But maybe that's part of it, right? Maybe that's part of it. Death energy, strong Scorpio energy. So do check your Scorpio placements because Pluto's in retrograde. So that sort of brings up the things that we need to change, the things that we need to transform. And I feel like you can't resist it anymore. You can't lie to yourself about it anymore. It's got to happen. And yes, it's a challenge. And yes, it's hard. But the beauty is that you get to create what you want. You get to lay down all these burdens. You get to start fresh. You get to be who you want to be. And you're able to make those moves slowly, surely, and steadily. I don't know why something about jail is coming up here too. So some of you, it could be a situation regarding a child in jail. Because like you're trying to help them, but if they're not going to be honest with you, you can't. So I think like the way that you're going to be free is if you, I hate to say this, leave them there. Like, wow, okay. This got really personal. You cannot keep helping them because they're just going to keep doing this unless they learn the lesson the way they have to. So I'm really sorry for whoever this is. This is very, very, very specific, but you're going to have to painfully let that situation unfold and free yourself, knowing that you've done everything and anything you can. And I'm only saying this because this does involve a child. But I feel like you've tried, and a lot of the conflict and fighting has been because of this parenting position that you've been put in. But you have done everything. And it's a huge choice. And it's a very difficult one, but it's an ending of a very painful cycle. And like I said, divine timing. There's a lot of angel protection here. The rest is not in your hands anymore, okay? And I think like that's what you're struggling with, to let go and to move forward. but you will be able to establish yourself. So you do have to make a decision. I don't think this is necessarily in love for someone, but this might also be a partner that's incarcerated, or just someone who's not willing to break some kind of cycle, or they're trapped in their mind or in a time in their life or a trauma or something. Okay, there's something very specific that this person's stuck in. And if they're not going to break that repetitive cycle and they want to keep lying and fighting and resisting or fighting you, you're not going to get anywhere with them. I'm not sure how this is resonating. This can also be a part of you that you're not willing to shed, okay? You're fighting yourself here in some kind of way, but you're going to know how this is for you. Oof, okay, Archangel Michael. Let's get an Archangel Michael message. Sorry, guys. I want to, write about your feelings, okay? Express your story, share your story. Do talk about this. Thank you for helping me write about your thoughts and feelings. So thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I can clearly express myself and glean insight, blessings, and healing. Give yourself what it is you need and honor and trust your feelings. Your heart wants to break free from this situation because it has been so burdening. So give yourself this freedom. Allow yourself to have this breakthrough. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. And last one, your home is protected by angels. Like I said, whatever you've built to keep yourself safe and surround yourself with, your home is protected by angels. Oof, I also detached from the situation, was stuck here, and you and your loved ones are safe. I just feel like you have to separate yourself from a situation here, and it could window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgages, and taxes. I love you guys. I know this was a bit heavy and a bit tough, but I'm really grateful that you are learning to trust your situations, trust your emotions, and learn how to navigate that. And making these decisions are not easy. And sometimes the hardest part is to give yourself that freedom to not allow these situations to emotionally control you, manipulate you, use you, or just pull on your heartstrings, okay? Pisces, you got this. I love you guys. I'm so proud of you. You're strong and amazing. God bless you, Pisces. Thank you. We'll see you really soon. Take care.